A fetid fivesome, the stinkiest monsters in D&D. Welcome, adventurers. Today we're diving into the murky depths of Dungeons and Dragons to uncover the top 5 stinkiest monsters you'll ever encounter. Now, we've all had that moment, right? You're huddled around the table, dice are rolling, the tension is high, and your dungeon master describes the creature before you, and the smell hits you like a wall. It's enough to make an orc gag. So gather round, brave heroes, and let's explore the olfactory offences of these foul fiends. Hold your noses and let's get started. The Shambling Mound, a compost catastrophe. First up, we have the Shambling Mound. Picture this, you're trekking through the swamps, the air thick with humidity and the buzzing of insects. The stench of decay hangs heavy, but it's more than just the swamp, it's alive. This hulking mass of rotting vegetation, discarded refuse, and who knows what else crawls from the muck. Its very presence announcing its arrival long before you see it. It's like the bottom of a compost bin came to life, sprouted limbs, and decided it wanted to fight. And the worst part, it's not just the smell. Imagine the flies, the gnats, the things living in that festering heap. It's enough to make even the most hardened adventurer reach for a gas mask. The Otug from garbage to... Next on our list is a creature that embodies the phrase one man's trash is another man's, well, everything. The Otug. This grotesque, multi-eyed monstrosity makes its home in sewers, middens, and anywhere else filth might accumulate. And why does it lurk in these fragrant locales? Because it treats those piles of refuse like all-you-can-eat buffets. Imagine the worst garbage day of your life. Multiply that smell by 10, and then give it teeth, tentacles, and a terrible attitude. It's enough to make you swear off raiding dungeons forever and just stick to fighting bandits in a well-ventilated forest. At least the air is fresh there. Chapter 3, the Troglodyte, a stink that's weaponized. Don't let their primitive tools and simple tactics fool you. The troglodytes are a force to be reckoned with. Why? Because these subterranean dwellers have evolved a defense mechanism that would make a skunk jealous. You see, troglodytes secrete a musk from glands in their bodies, and this isn't just your average "I haven't showered in a week" kind of smell. This is a potent, nauseating stench that can literally knock you unconscious. Imagine the worst thing you've ever smelled, amplify it tenfold, and then weaponize it. That's the troglodyte's secret weapon. It's enough to make you wish you had just stayed home and cleaned out the privy. Chapter 4, the Ghast, death on 2 legs, and it's ripe. We've all heard the phrase, death isn't pretty. Well, with the Ghast, it's not just ugly, it's downright putrid. This undead horror is like the ghoul's smellier, more repulsive cousin, and it wants nothing more than to share its unique brand of aroma with you. Now, imagine the scent of rotting flesh. Not just a little bit, but the kind of overwhelming stench that would make a mortician gag. Now add to that the cloying sweetness of decay, the tang of stale blood, and a dash of something truly unspeakable. And you're getting close. The Ghast's stench isn't just unpleasant, it's debilitating. It can make you sick, weaken your attacks, and generally make you wish you had picked a different line of work. Chapter 5. The Hezru Demon, a sulphurous symphony of suffering. Finally, we descend into the abyss itself for our final contender, the Hezru Demon. These hulking fiends are the stuff of nightmares with their barbed tails, razor-sharp claws, and a face that only a mother could love, if she were a succubus with a taste for the macabre. But the Hezru's true terror lies not in its appearance, but in its aroma. Imagine, if you will, the sulphurous reek of 1,000 rotten eggs, mixed with the cloying sweetness of decaying flesh, and then set ablaze with the fires of the abyss itself. It's a smell that can peel paint, melt steel, and send even the bravest warrior running for the hills. To stand against a Hezru is to experience a symphony of suffering, both physical and olfactory. And there you have it, the top 5 stinkiest monsters in Dungeons and Dragons. Which one do you think smells the worst? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more D&D content. Remember, adventurers, sometimes the most terrifying foes aren't the ones with the biggest swords or the most powerful spells. Sometimes they're the ones that make you wish you'd packed a few extra cloves of garlic and a heavy-duty gas mask. Until next time, happy adventuring. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.